Hey everyone, this is Nitro. So I'm working my way through the timeless trials of the week and just starting with the S level trials, which I don't think would be too hard unless I get a fixed damage map. So, the first map, after an enemy is killed, damage reduced by 50% cannot be dispelled. Wow, didn't it used to be 20%? Now the damage is reduced by 50%, which is kinda crazy. Well, it should be okay. I'm going to rely on Leaden for counterattacks as usual, and I think that won't trigger this time though. We'll see. So Leaden, Leon, Liana. I guess the last character will be Bozel, as usual. So let's see how this plays out. And here we go. So, can't really move into their attack range at the start, so I'm just going to move characters up initially. And then have Leaden faction buff, then Divine Guard the following turn. So, I'm not even going to have Sophia cast Regenerate because there's no real point. Alright, so now we begin the setup, which is Leaden with Divine Guard, Sophia with the Regenerate, just going to have Bozo toss out an Earthquake to weaken and debuff these enemies. And yeah, I'm just gonna move Liana up, or sorry, I'm going to move Leon up, like so, and have Liana toss out a range attack on this Flyer General to weaken it a bit. Surprisingly, this Flyer did not die, despite taking a hit from Liana and a counterattack from Leaden. Whoa! I think my Leaden has no gear. That explains why. Yeah, if he only has this much attack, he has no gear. Whoops. That's okay. Alright, so this is going to be a bit of a struggle because of the lack of equipment on my Leaden. But hopefully this will work out. Talk about awkward though. But he is doing okay, at least. He's surviving. So I'm just going to continue to toss out AoEs. And then Leon is going to kill off the assassin. And Liana is going to gain my Leon. Let's have Ledin try to kill off Necromancer. There we go. And then Leon can finish off this Aquatic General. And then I'm going to get Ledin some gear. Talk about awkward. I was wondering why that turned into such a challenge. But yeah, that explains it. Ledin had his gear on, I guess, Ulti Muller. Yeah. So there we go. Now he has gear. I should probably check and make sure all my characters do have gear. Right. I did some Guild Wars earlier, so that is why some of my characters don't have gear. But nonetheless, overall, I was still able to clear that battle, so it's okay. Alright, looks okay now. So let's jump back into the Timeless Trials and continue with the second one. So Time Law, Mage, Demon, and Holy attack and defense increased by 20%, which makes Ledin happy. So yep, this should be a decent setup. I will just start by moving Ledin in aggressively and have him Divine Guard here. And I'm going to just have Bozo toss out an Earthquake right from the start. Sophia will regenerate Ledin, and Sages had him. And the remaining characters will just move up and end their turns. This was a bit of a surprise. I really expected him to use an AoE. So, nonetheless, to regenerate restored enough Phallic soldiers for it to not really matter. So Leon starts things off and backs off. I can have Ledin. Well, let's first heal up Ledin and have him attack this Flame Skeleton. And I'm going to gain Leon to crush the assassin, the Mist Dancer. Just leaves 2 enemies for me to deal with. We'll have them get hit by a black hole. Let's just have Bozo range attack the Leviathan down. And I might as well rewind. I don't think it's even necessary, but that way Leon can Chivalry Assault and finish off the last hordes. So now that Ledin has gear, he's properly killing things and the battle has become much easier. And then we're on the third trial. Oh, it's this Time Law. So your character does AoE damage to characters around him and to themselves. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ranged enemies, but that's fine. So I'll just run the same party.
行くぜ。勝負をつける時が来たな。準備完了です。
Oops, I think I put myself into AoE range. Yeah.
了解。
Oh well, so be it. I don't think the AoE is going to kill me or anything like that, so I'll just tank that hit. So the AoE effect is cannot use passive skills. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have Liana self-heal and heal the rest of my party to start. And I'm going to have Leon attack and kill off the Necromancer. And I'm going to run him forward aggressively to do damage to these enemies, while avoiding damage on my party.
Huh?
I'm just gonna move Ledin up in Divine Garden and regenerate Ledin. And that should pretty much be it. I'm not going to have Bozo toss an AoE right now because it'll just crush my own party. So Ledin tanks the hit from the mage. But the regenerate restores enough phallic soldiers for him to survive the attack from the cavalry. And then Ledin, being a holy class, crushes that skeleton. And he then takes a hit from another holy general.
Huh?
So, let's try to Earthquake here, like this, so that he doesn't affect any of my other characters with the Earthquake AoE hit. Now, I'm going to have Liana This is annoying. I'm going to have Liana use prayer, so I'm not going to use Act again here, but I'm focusing on healing up my party instead. And then I'm going to have Leon just kill off this holy general here. And AoE hit these two some more. Just going to place Ledin here to guard everybody. And Sophia, well, let's have a rewind. So Ledin at full hit points tanks the hit from the cavalry and kills it. And Leon is actually getting shot up. But he survives because all 3 enemies were damaged. So, I don't have Bozo attack and AoE kill that mage. Leon can chivalry and strike this holy general, killing that off and retreat back. And I'm going to have to shift Sophia out of the way, but let's have her heal up Leon.
これはあまり使いたくないですよね。
And Leanna's act again will let Leon finish off
そし
the
て
last Holy General.
準備完了です
Continues to clear these maps very smoothly. S-Trial 4, range attack damage minus 50%. Ah, this setup where your characters are all spread out. It's one of those annoying. This is honestly the most annoying map to me. But yeah. And I'm just trying to see who Leon can attack and kill successfully. Because, for example, if I can't attack this cuttlefish at all, but I can have Leon, you know, let's say charge over and kill this guy and get, and then we'll go from there. So I'll have Ledin and Sophia in the north together, and then I'll have one last character here. And why don't I give Leanna a summon in this case? As for the last character, Bozo, Lana, or Elwyn. Doesn't really matter whom. If I make it Bozo, he can move into... Can he move into Ledin's guard range? Yes. So let's just make it Bozo. Why don't I have him carry a faction buff? Alright. So, let's begin. And what I'm going to do here is have Leon Chivalry
さあ決着をつけよう
and kill off an assassin to start. I turn danger zone, so I'm outside of this catapult's range, which is just what I need. And I'm gonna have Leanna move over and drop a summon here to
これが
protect
私の信じる
from
心
the
です。
cuttlefish.
はあ
Up here, I'm going to have Bozo move up
絶
and
望せ
activate
よ
his faction buffs.
よし
Let in Divine Guard
勝負をつけ
protect
る時が来た
Bozo
な
if he gets attacked, and Sophia to regenerate Ledin.
あれ気づかないうちに。ごめんなさいね。
So basically, just as planned. Things are playing out the way I want them to. And I'm going to have Leon finish off this catapult. Back. Leanna is going to keep running,
は
and then
あよし勝負をつける時が来たな
here it's just keeping Ledin healthy.
これはあまり使いたくないですよね。 ご命令を。
So
準備完了です
Leon, assault, and retreat.
ご命令を。
Leanna will act again, Leon,
これが私の信じる心です。
so that he can get a second attack
了
in
解
to further weaken the cuttlefish. And retreat again.
は
Now, that didn't really kill him in large part because of the lobster behemoths, right? Damage taken decreased by 30%. And it had tidal surge, so it was treated as being in water.
あ行くぜ
So I'm gonna have Ledin move in to attack the Mist Dancer.
何をしてるのか分
And
かっ
I'm
てい
going
る
to have Bozel
何をしてるのか
range
分か
attack
ってい
the
る
Mist Dancer. And I might as well just
これはあまり使いたくないですよね。はい。人、思考、
and
そして
yourself, Leon
準備
continues
完了です
to fight against the cuttlefish and kill it.
何をしてるのか分かっ
The
て
North,
何をしてるのか分かっている
はい。
行くぜ
let's just have
正
Ledin
面突破
activate his Divine Guard.
何をしてるの
And
か
I might
分
as
か
well
っ
have
てい
Bozel
る
range attack. Mist Dancer some more.
はい。
And I'm continue to heal up
こ
Bozel.
れはあまり使いたくないですよね。はい。
了解
Alright, so Leon,
さあ決着を
Chivalry,
つけよう了
and an assault attack. And the harpy should go down, just like that.
ご命令を。
解は
And
あ
then
よし
North. Let's have
こ
Sophia
れ
heal
はあ
up
まり
Ledin.
使いたくないですよね。
はあ行くぜ
Ledin's melee attack should finish off the Smith Dancer. And then we're on the S Ultimate Trial. While being suppressed, attack and defense plus 30%. I'm pretty sure the enemies don't move on this. So let's replace Ledin with Lester. And then we're basically ready to start. Well, let's replace Bozel as well with Lena. Might as well have a ranged attacker. And the final option is to replace the regenerate with strengthen. There we go.
はい。
準備完了です準備完了です
So let's start with Leon using
無駄な
Chivalry.
抵抗はするな準備完了です
And assault on Matthew. And I can retreat back, just like that.
ご命令を。
Leanna can, I guess, move up. Drop a summon, I
これが
guess. That
私の
doesn't
信
matter.
じる心です。ターゲットは
Lana can move up. Lester is ready to chain hook. And Sophia will strengthen Lana. And we'll just kill Ledin next.
これはあまり使いたくないですよね。はい。
よしわかったよろしく
ご命令。
了解
ターゲットは
Alright, so. Reaper. And down he goes.
はい。
And
はい。
準備完了です
he's going to move forward to, I guess, the next opponent. also rewind everyone because... Uh-oh. Well, let's wait on the rewind then. So let's have Leon attack Leanna the first time, and that was actually able to kill him. Kill her! Didn't even need to use act again. Wow.
ご命令をターゲットは
よしわかった
This is going really smoothly.
ごめんなさいねご命令
了解
And I might as well just wait a turn then. Over here.
これが私の信じる心です
Two strikes from Leon will kill off the Harto, and then I'll wipe out Chris after that.
ご命令を
準備完了です無駄な抵抗はするな準備完了です
Or even just one strike from Leon.
はいこれが私の信じる心ですターゲットは
了解
So there we go. So, test level trials, very easily cleared, and that's it for this video. Thanks for watching everyone. Nitro out.